Transfer meltdown. Manchester United's summer transfer window has split opinion, and two of YouTube's biggest Manchester United creators are giving their verdicts. In this special discussion, Mark Goldbridge from the United Stand and Alice Talks Football break down everything that's happened so far, including Manchester United's completed business, the biggest rumours, missed opportunities, and what still needs to happen before the transfer deadline.
We're all doing well. Is this the worst Man United transfer window we've had in years? I think I can present a case to you that it is. I also want to know what your thoughts are on the last week. I've been on my holidays. I haven't necessarily been as tapped in as you have. Some of you are at work,
do you think this will happen?
College, whatever, you're waiting for Man United news, you're not getting any. What was your thoughts on the week that's gone by? Let us know. It's an 8 o'clock show. It's driven by you. Also, look, some of the dripping down from our manager as well. Michael Carrick speaking positively about a transfer window that's been so shit. The indoctrination of a new manager into
What do you think about this?
the Glazer Ineos regime that infects so much of our fan base. We'll be discussing that. But Carrick speaking positively about a transfer window that we all know is shit. Is he just a puppet? Is this going to work? Also, Simon Stone and other journalists talking about how Mason Mount played so well on Friday night. Are we now
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
being drip fed that Mason Mount's a solution as a midfielder? It's absolute bollocks, if we're being completely honest. I'm not counting goalkeepers. I won't do it on other years as well. We've bought Tielemans and Santos and sold nobody. Like, we sold nobody.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
So we sold nobody and we bought Tielemans and Santos. Santos and Tielemans were not priority signings. They were way down the list. Santos is a Chelsea bench player and Tielemans is, a Villa player that we
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
35 million because of a release clause. We're very lucky. I like both players, but they weren't priorities of anybody. So we bought two option D signings and we've sold nobody. Let's go last season. Last season, I'm trying to find a summer transfer
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
window that's as worse as this one so far. So last summer we bought Sesko and Bermo, Cunha, Le Mans. That's defeated this summer already. But we also got 40 million pounds for Garnacho, 22 million pounds for Anthony, and we set the deal in place for Rasmus, where he's now gone for 40 million pounds as well, because that's when we did the deal. We did a loan with an obligation to buy. So last summer shit's all over this one because we sold and bought. The year before that we bought
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
We bought Agate, we bought Delit, we bought
Let me in the comments if you think this will happen.
Xerxes, we bought Mazraoui. So again, shit's all over this summer in relation to recruitment. But we also sold Mason Greenwood for 25 million.
This is such big news.
30 million, I think it was. We sold McTominay for 25. We sold Wan-Bissaka. So again,
Do you think Manchester will make this signing?
last year, the year before that, better than this window because we were selling and buying. I'm not saying they were brilliant windows, but they're
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
better than this one. 3 years ago, bought Rasmus, Mount, Onana. People can say that that was actually bad recruitment, but we still managed to sell Alanga, Dean Henderson, and Fred for a total value of about 45 million quid. So you could argue that that was better than this summer. The year before that, we bought Anthony, Casemiro, Martinez, Ericsson, and we sold James Garner and Pereira for about 20
Do you think this will happen?
million pounds, and Eric Bay was a little bit more. So yeah, maybe think that's better than this summer. I don't know. And then the year before that, we bought Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, but we sold Dan James for 25 million. So look, I'm struggling to find a window as shit as this one. On paper, I'm struggling to find a window as bad as this one. And
What do you think about this?
you're going to get people in the chat. I don't know whether they're bots or stupid. I can't figure it out. They're going to go, Moanbridge, negative, always moaning, this, that, and the other. Can I just be really clear to you? One, I don't give a shit. And two, I think you are the cancer that kills this club.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
I genuinely do. I think if you call people that are calling out the lowering standards of this football club negative moaners, you are the people that sink this football club. And I don't know your age group.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the
Your
comments.
in-depth knowledge of the football club. I don't know whether you even like football, and maybe you are a bot, but you are the biggest problem because you actually think that this summer's good. You actually think there's reason to be positive when facts
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
absolutely deliver it, like I've just delivered it there. You can't, in the last 5 years, and I've never given any of the last 5 transfer windows a 6 or 7 out of 10. They shit all over this. So what is it we're meant to be jumping around in the air about?
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
What is it we're meant to be positive about this summer? Because on paper, it is quite factually the worst transfer window we've had in... I don't even know. There will be one that's worse, but I don't even know when it is. So, you know, you can call people moaners, you can call them negative. I'll call you a bot.
Yeah, so we need to talk about what on earth is happening inside Manchester United, because this has probably been one of the weirdest transfer windows in recent years. And while a part of me likes the not knowing and having that Tiedemann shock and that Santos shock, in general, I'm really not enjoying
Do you think this will happen?
this transfer window. It's not so much about the mystery. It's like, it just feels like we're doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we probably are doing something. We're probably doing something secretive. And it might all be okay by the end of the window, but it feels like we're doing nothing. And look, I really like Santos. Tielemans is always a good signing, but we do need a good level third midfielder. We do need a left back. We might need another centre back for depth.
What do you think about this?
We're probably going to need a Xerxes replacement as he's expected to go back to Serie A. You could argue we need a left winger, although we've got Cunha and Rashford, but there's talk of Cunha maybe being the Sesko backup and us signing a left winger to compete with Marcus Rashford next season. We will discuss all of that. But in a window where Man City have signed Elliot Anderson,
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
set to bring in Bawadi. In a window where Tottenham have got Tonali, Matheus Fernandes, Van Hex, and Senesi. Arsenal are looking at getting Bruno Guimaraes and now Vinicius Jr. over the line. Chelsea have got Morgan Rogers and they've got Palestra. There's
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
really good level wing back, and Chelsea are chasing some other good names. They've got a Prem proven centre back in Lacroix in, and Chelsea have 1 game a week, and Tottenham have 1 game a week, and you know they're going to be a much better side next season. Than
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
Problems, and City is strengthening, and Arsenal is strengthening. They're already ahead of us. Like the only team doing less than us is Liverpool. It's a little bit underwhelming as a Manchester United fan because it's like, what is going on? I know we're being secretive. I know we're not telling people stuff, but like, are we doing anything?
Do you think this will happen?
Well,
Let me know in the comments.
We are doing things. We're working really hard behind the scenes, and we're planning to make maybe 3 more signings this summer. And the reason it's all secret is United don't want anything coming out, and they need to figure out the prices of how much these players will be before choosing which is the next move to make, and the next move to make, and the next move to make. But it's getting annoying because obviously, I don't know if you saw the news today, but I feel like you had to have seen the news today.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Arsenal's exploring move to sign Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid. Arsenal's interest
Let me in the comments if you think this will happen.
is early. Now, look, I'm not expecting Manchester United to sign Vinicius Jr. because he's on 500 grand a week and he's going to cost a lot of money. I think we could sign him next
This is such big news.
summer if he ran down his contract and he was a free agent. But I don't think we're going to be able to, pay 70, 80
Do
million
you think Manchester will make this signing?
for him and give him 500 grand a week and maybe a 5-10 million signing bonus. We can't afford.
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
But someone said to me, we're Manchester United. Like, the Glazers have achieved what they wanted to achieve. Because when we see a Vinicius Jr. or Tchouaméni, we go, oh, we can't afford a Vinicius Jr. or a Michael Elise or a Tchouaméni. Like, we can't afford to have one of those players. But we're Manchester United. Now, look, you can look at it 2 ways. You can say, look, we're not in a place yet. We need to sign a left back. We need to sign a centre back. We need to sign another midfielder. We can't blow the whole budget on a winger. In the past,
Do you think this will happen?
we've blown the whole budget on a superstar, given them high wages, and if they've flopped, it's been a mess. So a lot of people are saying, the situation that we're in is, you know, we need to get another centre back in for depth. We need the left back. We need this midfielder. With the third midfielder's got to be good, maybe even a striker. So like, we're not in a point where we need to just blow all the money in one position. And I get that. I get to
What do you think about this?
Extent of, are we at the point in our rebuild where we need to go big? Because I look at Liverpool's rebuild and I look at Arsenal's rebuild. If I look at Liverpool under Klopp, under Klopp, they made a lot of 40, 50, 60 million pound signings. And then as they sort of got there, they gave him the Van Dijk, which was 80 million. They gave him the
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
You know, if you look at Arteta, he didn't do many big dog signings, bar Declan Rice. All they were signed to 50, 60 million players. And now Arsenal are going big because they're in the position where they've got the depth, they've got the squad, so they can go big on one or two players. Bruno.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Vinicius. So you look at Liverpool, they went big on a few players in Wirtz and Isak, and it all went wrong. So you can argue that. And look, I'm not expecting us to go for Vinicius Jr., but there's always a point of me that's like, I would love to just see a bit of ambition.
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
I don't know what the financial situation is exactly, but I know it's a lot better than they're making out, and I know we have a lot more money to spend than we're saying. Now, Omar Barada actually said in an interview, like a year ago, no, about 2-3 years ago, Omar Barada said in an interview when he was at City, about 3 years
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
ago probably, that sometimes in the transfer market, if you wait around, other opportunities that weren't there at the start of the window become available. That could be someone like Vinicius Jr. He says sometimes if you miss out on targets, it's not the end of the world. You don't need to overpay for someone. Someone else could become available.